The Shark Deck.
Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. A friend of Prince William's tells the Daily Beast that Harry's planned in and out for the coronation is a major diss. The friend said, "If Harry comes for less than 24 hours, it's a massive diss, really. Tell us how you really feel, Harry." The Daily Beast also took a look at what we've been referring to as the Phil Collins at Live Aid solution, when using planes and time zone advantages can allow for being in two places on the same day. The 16:20 flight from Heathrow lands in LA just before 8 p.m. local time. The difference means a private jet to Santa Barbara could certainly have him back in Montecito in time to blow out the candles at Archie's 4th birthday party. Piers Morgan was a little more pointed, saying, "Harry will fly straight home after the coronation ceremony to his massive Montecito mansion, which he could afford because he sold his family out. There's a word for that. It's called traitor. The good news is he is going straight home." A former friend of Meghan's, Lizzie Cundy, told the Mirror, "Prince Harry coming to the coronation and dipping his toe in and out, he'll have a hard job walking away with any pride. He'll be on one leg as his other foot will be in his mouth. He's only coming to the coronation for a fleeting moment so he can write in his next book or say in his next interview with Meghan how poorly treated he was by everyone and how his dad didn't want him. He's done this to himself. They have taken forever to answer him and are now using the poor excuse that Meghan can't go because of Archie's birthday. But Harry is still coming, despite him trashing the royals and everything it stands for. Harry, this isn't about you. This is about your father, his coronation, the most monumental and historic day. Many of us will never see a coronation in our lifetime. I think Meghan is not coming to the coronation because she knows she's going to get booed, but she's putting her own feelings and worries about being booed before her children. I think it's a travesty that Lilibet and Archie are not going to be at their grandfather's coronation. Nobody seems too upset that Meghan isn't coming, although Lady Colin Campbell said Meghan did want to come. Will tell you what it tells me, and I've spoken to people who know them very well. It tells me I'm just going to speak for myself and that she was very nervous. She actually did want to come, but she was blocked at every turn with all of her demands. She was hoping to flaunt herself, and she was blocked. She took the decision upon her advice of her advisors, her money-making advisors, that if she came, she would have to diminish her brand even further than it has already been diminished, and she and Harry are in big trouble as a brand. Royal expert Eloise Parker told Entertainment Tonight, "I think there's bound to be some relief from William and Kate that Meghan won't be attending the coronation simply because less emphasis is going to be on them. Who's looking where, who's lip-reading, and what's going on between them. There's such a fever of interest in these relationships, and the truth is we're never going to see a Real Housewives moment between these women. Everything is going to be kept firmly under wraps, and I think for Kate, the fact that Meghan isn't attending helps her keep it that way. But really, Meghan, it's okay you're not coming." Former BBC reporter Tom Bauer joked with Page 6, "I think everyone's delighted she's not coming. They made sure that she wasn't going to come by making sure that she was told you'd have to curtsy 3 times, that she wouldn't be in the spotlight, that she wouldn't play any part in the whole thing, and that if she came, they'd put her in row 54 in the back behind the column." Palace Intrigue will be right back.
I'm Nina Hobson, ex-police detective from the UK. I've worked on every crime mentionable, from murder to kidnap to stalking to fraud. When I left the force, I launched my own investigations firm that soon became a global operation. I'm also a single mother of 2 to 2 members of my team, my son Harrison and daughter Amy. Every week, we'll be getting first-hand accounts from psychological experts, operatives, former criminals, actual victims of the crimes that we investigate, and of course, my very own flesh and blood. From Storic Media, you're listening to Codename Siren, a true crime podcast. Available on YouTube and all major podcast platforms.
We'll apologise in advance to Prince Archie, as we probably won't be able to focus on his birthday party on May 6th. That's the day of the coronation, but it's believed it will be a low-key affair. A source tells People it's going to be a low-key party at home. They'll have friends around them and Meghan's mum, Doria Ragland. Meghan will definitely have support that weekend. Archie loves Lily. He's such a sweet boy. When she's not around, he asks, "Where's Lily?" The Sun reports Sarah Ferguson has been given a VIP role at King Charles' coronation concert at Windsor Castle on May 7th, although she has not been invited to the coronation itself. A royal insider told The Sun that Fergie would never have expected an invitation to the coronation, but she is delighted to be joining the wider family for the coronation concert. She cherishes those more relaxed times with the family and, contrary to some reports, is fully accepting of the situation. She did, of course, join the family for the Sandringham Christmas celebrations, so it's clear there is no ill will in either direction. Quite the contrary. The King's concert will feature Katy Perry, Andrea Bocelli and Lionel Richie, but not Prince Harry, who is expected to be back in California celebrating Prince Archie's birthday. The buzz around the concert has an air of disappointment, as Sir Elton John, Adele, Harry Styles, the Spice Girls and Robbie Williams all declined to perform at the coronation. There you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, YouTube, or your podcast app of choice. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue, and good times.